Hello, welcome back to my little corner of the web. We're going to continue on our rebuild of Yatsura in part 2. We're going to get right into it and start some morphing at the top. It's going to be a fast video. I'm going to speed up a lot of parts. It's like I was like a little slow when I was building these. So speed it up enough, compress the time, and it flies. Alright, this is going to be the top of the water. This is a little posh community. I'll work on the overflow. And make sure the water don't flow over this way. There we go. Like I said, this is a work in progress. I'm just going to continue to flesh it out, come back and tweak it. And this is the bottom of the lake. The deepest part would be right below the falls. And the east side, now for the west side. And there would be the deep spot right there. And get this cleaned up a little bit. Now we're gonna, let's go ahead. Okay, this is gonna be like the low-lying beach area. I'll carefully slope this as we progress. I'm gonna make it a nice beach community type deal. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of tourist dollars to be made. Alright, let me bring up the water level here. Like I said, I'll carp through this, make sure this is all the way I want it. Now, I must slope this because through here, we're going to carve a road access. That way, when we get to building up top there, we can run a series of switchbacks up that. Okay, now with this, take the area away a little bit, erode it. And we'll work. This will lead to our second fall of the map. Carve it away this way. Why are you repeating? Alright. Carve this out. I thought it repeated, but it didn't. Weighten it up a little bit. I got a little ahead of myself there. Alright, let's open it up a little bit more. This is the flow of water. We gotta make sure it's all smooth. Alright, let's work on this little beach area here a little bit. Smooth this out. Make it a little bit more deeper. Like a Snake River Canyon type deal. There we go. And this ends up being the way the water flows over it is so beautiful. Alright, this will be mountaintop community. This all done. Leave this a little while. I'll come back, slope it. Yep, yeah, there we go. Let's slope it. There we go. I say this is all work in progress. I'll slowly change things as I feel like it. Like this, and do a better slope of the wall. And with our switchbacks. Alright. I got overall fill. Okay, let's raise this little area up. That way we don't collect water. Alright, work on the 9-degree corner. Yes, I'm all over the place with this. Come around here. I wish they had a square brush. It'd make corners really easy. Like I said, I got the mods on this video, which I'll find out later causes all kinds of problems. And the next video will be showcase that. I was able to compress 2-hour sessions, 2 1-hour sessions, that is, down to one video. And I said I'm going to try to keep everything under 45 minutes. Your time is just as precious as everybody else's. Yes, yeah, I want the water to be high enough. This is the level I want overall. But I don't want the ocean to be that high. Alright, I'll come over here, work on this river valley. The land meets the sea. Fill it up a little bit, that way I can carve out. Alright. Yeah, even sped up, it slows down a little bit. This would be a nice big river over here and into the lakes. Plenty of falls. Get these plateau regions. This is one giant map park. Okay. Move it around. Make a big lake right here. Take it around a little bit on this side. Right there on the other side. Pick it up over here. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, continue down. Maybe drop right there. I'll end up carving through it, laying the rivers out. Like I said, I like how this area over here, what I end up doing to it. Yeah, finish at least doing the voiceovers for the next videos before I play again. It's currently Thursday, so hopefully I can play Saturday night. Alright, get this river valley done a little bit more. Then I'll play Saturday night and do some final touch-ups and all that, and then I might give it a go, see if we can get the city started. Might try something new. Might go ahead and set up a live. Go live when I do it. And then tape for a rebroadcast on the West Coast. Alright. If I remember correctly, this will be shores of Lake Meldrum. Yes. This would be a nice large. And that'd be into the fall. There we go. Nice long little sliver lake. And work on this waterfalls here. And randomly popcorn it. And slope it. Slope it some more. Alright, this would be the out channel. Alright, this will connect these two bodies of water and gives us a bottom of Meldrum. Whoop. And let's continue this on out to the ocean. And along. Then we're going to fork it. 2 different rapids. 2 different rivers. One that doesn't have that many curves and the other more exaggerated turns. 2 sets of rapids. And right out into the river, out to the ocean. Alright, so that's how deep we'll make the water. When we do have it. Let's clean it up a little bit. My blooper will be coming up here soon. This gives me an idea. Okay. I want to make this a little bit taller. A little bit more. Like I said, I want the ocean to be deep enough that I can get in on shipping, cruise ships, and everything like that. I'm going to make this land a little bit taller. Some random hits to give a little randomness of height. And this will be one of the higher plateaus. And it's just like Cleveland. Cleveland's a series of plateaus on a river, on a lakefront. We geoed the way the river ran. We changed where the mouth of the river was. Alright. Bring it around. And then go off to the next city. Bring it around a little bit. Kind of destroyed some of the ends of those. Kind of wish I kept the randomness. A little bit more. So be a little more careful, but I come back and fix it. Alright, now I know how deep this should be. Alright, this should be the low level. And we got an area along our river where it's flat, river bottom land almost, a little taller. And entertainment venues and industry. Seen many different evolutionary steps of the city. Started off as shanty towns type deal. Some of the areas are still keep their little monikers. And still industries start to take off, and the land started to get used for shipping. And now that the steel industry is almost dead here, now we revitalize it and hopefully turning it back into a pristine, clean waterway and houses along it more than industries. Alright, yeah, see, 3 levels: the flatlands, the midlands, and the highlands. I take this up here and try to keep this a little bit the same height. The airport will go on this side. And keep all the dangers of crashes over there. Oh, the noise pollution over there. We'll put our graveyards and everything over there. Put our trash dumps and everything over there. Like I say, yeah, it's like 100% ecologically friendly. So you gotta balance that all out. I like the way that looks. I'm gonna do all that. Alright. Let's see if we get this waterway a little bit more. Gotta make sure these sharp corners ain't here when the water flows. It creates havoc with waves. The waves can wash over the lowlands. Alright. Some minerals. Flesh out our fertilized lands. Put a little oil. Now let's cover this puppy with trees. Like I said, this isn't gonna be real. This is gonna be Sasquatch country. Don't go out at night, he gonna get you. You know, and them wood boogers will get you. Don't venture up on that mountain. Why not? You'll become a reluctant Appalachian trail life. A what? You don't want to know. Trust me, you don't want to know. I'll run out of trees. And then my blooper comes up. Now what happens when you have arthritis and your hand lets go at the wrong time? We'll find out. That's our air. Yeah, see, it's not deep enough yet. No. Let's be foolish and play with roads. I'm not even here yet. I shouldn't even have started this. But just give myself an idea. Listen to that woodpecker get rid of it. Alright. Here we go. What happens when your hand cramps up and you let go of the button at the wrong time? This must be the flood everybody talks about. Dial it back and sit here and watch as my lands flood. Oh, my beautiful little low-lying areas. I gotta let the water evaporate. Yes, the water will go away. If it forms little tiny lakes or something like that, that'd be a bonus. But yeah, I slowed this down just so we can watch the glory of a goof. I love watching the water how it flows. Let's check the map out, see how bad it is. I didn't take out all the trees, but we'll take trees out of the low-lying area. Alright, let's see. Oh, Lake Lum will fill up. Lake Yatsura will fill up. And it'll show us where I got our rigs landed up. That way it won't capture it, won't hold it. Wow, look at it. Just slowly erase the landscape. Everything became green out there. Everything in here is covered in sand. Okay, here we go. Yeah, look at that. Gives me an idea how much water. Watch the water cascade down. I sneezed. Sorry. Yeah. Alright, let's take this slip down. I want to get rid of this slip here because, yeah, fix this a little bit. I might have to come back and do that emergency flow up there by the west, my little gully. Like I said, when you build a dam across this and too much water starts accumulating, I'll have a little emergency runoff that'll feed a river, a dry river gully that goes that way. And then when I build the map next to this, I'll put a tiny little fountain there. Yeah, not too big. Alright, let's get rid of this lip. Like I said, your dam will go right across this. You'll have enough area. You do it right. I did a version of this. I think it was 3 Sim Cities back. I think SimCity 4. Where I was able to do something like this. I was able to put pillars. So I got 3 mega dams across this instead of 1. I can't remember which one. I remember that they had three dams going across this. It might even been City Skylines. This might even been this one. Like I said, I rebuilt this map more than anything. I can't get it out of my head. Now I get it perfectly, and I gotta say, look at that nice vortex action right there. We gotta get rid of that. I want to make sure all of our current circulate around, but don't make it dangerous. Don't want too many bad waves. Alright, how's the Lum looking? Yeah, the water won't, I don't want the water up that high. Yes, yeah, it's washing over. Yeah, we'll have to let it drain out a little bit. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, we'll dial that down and I'll delete that other one. Nope. A little bit higher. Let's get rid of this one. Let's just dial this one up just a little bit. Move it. I like to move it. Alright, yeah, right there. Alright, raise it. Yeah, let's raise it. Let's dial it in a little bit more. I wanted to put out enough water to maintain a level up there. Let's take. I ain't gonna put none down here. All my little lying beautiful areas. I see some areas I gotta fill in. Yeah, all these little lakes, vast majority of them will dry up, so we're not gonna worry about that. Just take a little bit more time just to enjoy it. Yes, there we go. Look at it. Look at that beach action go right there. And see, look at that wave action. Yeah, see how it's just barely getting up on there. I want to make it to where there's a small sliver that you can put boat docks and all that in there. I do all the geoengineering I do now, and then I can. Won't cost me a fortune to fine tune it in game. Like I said, when I get done with this, I'll upload it to Steam. You can find it under my workshop tablet. I gotta get off my butt and make some assets that I want. Yeah, see my beautiful box canyons, all of them. Some of these, I'm gonna get rid of all these little legs. I'm gonna make this like rugged, long here. I gotta fine tune the river valley. Yeah, get rid of this. I don't mind a little bit of a dip. I just wanted to look. Go ahead. Yeah, let's get the slope tool. Oh, I think a little bit more of this, and then I'll level it off. There we go. Combination left click, right click, get some different levels. Alright, take this lip down. Give us a little mountain pass. Alright, get rid of all this. Let's raise it all up. Do a random popcorning. Some more popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. There we go. A nice wave action. Come on, pop it. Let me go ahead and get my big old walkout. Make a big old thing of popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. Alright. I like the randomness of that. I guess I don't mind if it's up higher and like little tiny lakes at all. Slope all this. There we go. It looks like some slow. Like I said, you can go on YouTube and watch a whole great bunch of geological videos from Washington State University. All kinds of great ones on Washington State formations and scaplands and all that. Yeah, get rid of some of these. I don't want to get too many of those. Yeah, let's push all this water out, slope it down. Like I said, the mountain's going to carry over onto the other maps, but I want it to be slivers. I want to mostly be on this map. At least some of those little long line lands. The train will go out this corner of the map. There'll be a spur to come up. I shouldn't. Yeah, don't touch that, please. Yeah, there we go. Let's get rid of it. There we go. Slope some of this. Get rid of some of this water. Alright. There we go. That's how much water. Look at it. Look, here comes the wave. Oh, let's get rid of that lip. Let's play around up here a little bit. Give me some random heights to play with and grab. Oop, yeah. Like I said, it might be a little bit too big for right now, but I'll come back and tweak it up. There's no such thing as an accident. Yeah. Like the man says, there might be a rock that lives here, a happy little tree. Squirrels living up in here. We got a Bigfoot that lives up here. Yes, we do. And this will be the low-lying areas for up here. We put all our beaches and rentals and restaurants and all that, and then we'll do like a smothering of little community type deal. Somewhere around here you find like Menor, Painesville, little lake communities where the rich from Cleveland used to go. Look at that. That's a beautiful little. Look at that. That's a beautiful little beach. I'm gonna try to preserve some of that. So, yep, here we go. See, now we got water flowing. Now let's bring the ocean in. All right, let's see how this handles. We gotta let this water settle out, but There we go. Let's just tweak this a little bit. Get rid of this beach here. I don't want all this being beach. I want a lot of this to be like campgrounds, wild areas, refuges, aviation, aviator, or blah 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 blah, avian, protected bird sanctuaries. There we go. We'll skip that horrible word and just use something else. Okay, let's get rid of this. It's too high. He said, "Well, get rid of this lip." Yeah, see how it leaves that little bumps? And it's like, I find out later that when you go test the map, they're there. I had this problem before with the other map. And it has to be a mod. It's like I try to use some of the popular mods that you see on other videos. It's like Viper's videos. He's got one map that I love. So one of the maps they encouraged me to go ahead and give this a try myself. But then I had all of the bad troubles, computer crashing. But now I'm back. So let's give it a honest to go good try. Alright. Make sure this side's like relaxed, the other side like monster. Alright. Let's bring this up a little high, that way it won't flood. One of my real life complaints, people who live in flood zones, they keep going to rebuild it, so I take out the flood zones and I don't have to worry about that. And my water's disappearing slowly. Alright, yeah, there's the second waterfall. Let's get this some random heights and grab one. Alright, we'll make this the bottom level. I'll carve out. I'll take one of these deeper lying areas. Alright, I gotta get more water going through here, so let's widen this up a little bit. Yeah, about right there, and then we'll drop it a little bit, take a little lower. Do a step down slowly. And then I had this brilliant idea here of making this nice hard 90-degree chunk of rock out. The way that water just flows, look at it going down that nice slope. How fast. That's definitely not a waterfall you want to go over. And take some of this really deep area out. I want to keep some of it, but not all of it. And come back and raise this up. Nice little photogenic spot. And then we can crisscross this with walking trails and some walking bridges, bike trails, hiking trails, boat tours. Yes, there we go. They're looking pretty good. I'm starting to like it. Doesn't look exactly like the last one. You can go watch that video. I'll put it at the end of this. And you can go check that out and see how much it's going to differ. But it's got the same feel almost. I said, this is Yatsura. And one of my favorite animes. Okay, we gotta fix this. Channel this water. And of course, the game's at 3 times speed and this footage is sped up. So the water's really flowing. I want to try to preserve some of this beach. Alright, this looks pretty good. Let's get this water flowing. Let's take this deep spot and run it. I kind of like the way this came out. I should have left that just like that. But I came back and messed with it. And then we're going to grab some of this and take it out to the last fall. This going west. And there we go. Watch it come over. There we go. Alright, we'll make this like a little deep part of the lake and then it shallow off and then right over. There we go. I think I come back and I want to carry that or lip around. Make it a horseshoe lake. And it's like double fall, pop, pop. Alright, I want all this to be above ground. Like I said, this is going to be the railroad pass. Another real world inspiration from Ohio, the Cuyahoga Valley line. How they got the scenic railroad that runs up through the valley. And start go enjoy some of these places. Me and a couple of friends are gonna start go have some fun. Now that I got a little extra income coming in and get more mobile. Alright, how's this water handling? Yep, that's a little too deep. I want some of this out. Let's raise some of this. Yeah, I want it to be like a sliver, not a big sloppy mess. And bring this around. The challenge is be crossing this with railroad bridges and highways. You'll see that I get some ideas, but I'm always changing them. And I wish there was some small things you can do in this that you can't do. It's like when you build your roads and all that, to be able to do underpasses. That way you can run a freeway and then do an eco-friendly animal overpass over it without doing it in-game, demolishing your freeways and raising the land up and then reforming it. Alright, this river is pretty good. I'll figure out and see. This one's still flowing. We gotta give it time to equal out and collect. That's a little too. Let's make this bigger. Let's give it a more collection. That way it holds more water. Yeah, nice deep river lake. We can, like I said, we can claim we have river monsters also. Yeah, let's go ahead and make this nice deep end right through here. And expose some of this, make some beaches. Let's see, run it back a little bit. Alright, where is the water issues? Let's make this a little deeper too. Let's make a nice wide river valley. Where the old prehistoric river carved the way through, sediment and everything now, filled it in. We'll slope it. And I went too far. Let's pull that back a little bit. And yeah, I just want the deep spot to be like right there. We still got issue with water. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, see the water, it's flowing, but it's not a lot. Let's try this. Let me go ahead and play around with this a little bit. Yeah, I'll come back to it. Let's do it now. Yeah, see, I get the water to go that way and then fall off the map. They have emergency spillways in all dams. Let's get this a better bottom. You can see the currents. This will give it a lot more water. And when you start the game, you might have to tweak it a little bit. I know I'll have to tweak it. You get the right mods, you can do it in game. If not, you can just load up the editor and dial it back a little bit. Alright, let's make this horseshoe fall-like area. Give it a nice overlook. This kind of reminds me of the areas over in Bedford. I used to work. And I worked for the state, working for the park systems. One of the last remaining area, Ohio Conservation Corps. Learned me a lot of stuff. Alright. Yeah, we'll channel this water. We'll have less issues of it laying around and more focused on its mobility downstream. Alright. Let's tweak this a little bit here. Okay, it's getting here and ends. Alright. Oh, maybe this way. Oh, no. I think, yeah, let's grab this. Let's lower it, not raise it. And we'll just, yeah, there we go. This would be the big area of the lake. Yeah. Like I said, lazy water lays around. You gotta give it a channel. Make it a little bit bigger. Get more room for a lake monster. And make this a little shallow up here. Two areas of soft rock with a hard rock cut through it from the folding of the earth. Different volcanic layers. And I do this kind of weird New Orleans Saints hook type deal. I want to call it like the Boy Scouts of America hook type deal. Okay. Let's check out our areas. See how this is doing. No, I don't like that. No, let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead and dam this across here. Let's simulate some more water going the other side. So if you were to put a dam over here, how the water would react and go out the other side. I said you'll put a second dam here and then a third one across the other. Done right, you'll produce a lot more power than you need. No need for coal generators or anything like that. There's our Boy Scouts of America lake type. They should be filling up here soon. You see how the water's flowing down. Let's look. I'll Control Z that and get rid of it. Oh, I need to. I don't know why I want to do this. This is going to disappear when I Control Z it. Let's just see how it looks. I say I want to preserve that slope right there. That's the most important thing this fall is that slope. You see it's starting to fill up. You see. And then the water will start going and feed the other lakes. The ocean will start filling that up. There it comes. Yeah, see. A little bit longer. Alright. Bye-bye what I did, and bye-bye dam. Oh no, here comes a tsunami. Alright, let's redo this. I like the way that looked. Let's bring it around a little bit more. Make sure that's all uneven. Clean up this little fall area. Give it nice areas to build decks and that on. Ooh, Lake Meldrum's a little too deep. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Here comes the ocean. Oh, look at that tidal wave. And this is how tall this area will be. Yeah, see, if you're not careful, your lower area of the city will be completely wiped out. It'd be worse than anything in New Orleans or Mississippi or anywhere in the world besides some poor country over in South China Sea. I want to say Dubai and that. And they get the real bad rainstorms, monsoons. Just bring the ocean in. That's some scary stuff. I get scared of thunderstorms. Yes, I'm afraid of thunderstorms. That's what happens when you get caught in a tornado as a kid. No, I don't want to. No. Alright, let's go ahead. I want to make sure this 90 degree is 90 degrees. And then I'll push this out a little bit more. I said I wish there was a square brush. If we had a square brush, it'd be great. Let's see if I can get. I want to reclaim some of this, but not a lot of it. I said oh, this jump back and forth a couple times. Yeah, see? Let's do something without much bleed. Lower it down, see if I can get a nice 90-degree corner to start with. Like I said, next videos I'll be laying out start of the roads and all that. Give me an idea how I want to run them. Let's see if I can make the bottom perfect as the top. Nope, can't have that. Yeah, let's see if we can carve that. Get rid of that little itty bitty jump out. Oh, too much. Alright. Damn it. Sorry, excuse me. Yes. I don't want to cuss too much on the channel. Oh, disrespect the memory of Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers and all them other good guys. But sometimes it just slips. I'll try to keep it, G or PG. No hardcore ones. I'll even be careful on how I rant. It gives me a good idea. Whoops. And here, coming to the close. I'll play with this a little bit. In the last video I talked about making arches, geological arches like on the Pacific coast and all that. It's like I'm going to try to do something like that over here, what I am limited to do with. Let's clean this up a little bit. Yeah, it's just my nature. I want everything organized, clean. Yeah, it's got to be a way. You gotta let go, just let it be nature. But we're on the assumption that we spent millions of dollars to improve this area, so we better have some straight lines. It looks almost like North Coast. Alright, let's take one last look around, see if we can do anything more. Let's clean this up a little bit. Yeah. I've seen some other YouTubers do some amazing things with the map making. Hope to get my map making foo up that high. They should release a mod where you can do like a medieval city. Just, like a D&D tie-in type deal. You can only build fantasy settings. Alright, here comes my little attempt. Here we go. It was an accident, but then I was looking at it while I'm working on this going, I like that. That's something like you see where the clip gave away. And we'll pop some more and we'll go crazy with it over this area. This will make it look like this area's unstable. Weak rock. So we'll make sure our parks are up there. Make sure all the kids are playing up there. But that's it for tonight. So I hope you enjoy. I'll see you next time. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit that bell notification. And this is Paul saying good night. Peace, love, and happiness.